An AC30 has a very specific sort of tonal range. It's very bright, but it's in the lower end of the treble spectrum, so it's chimey. First off, let's just play this. This is the model by itself. Sounds proper, but it doesn't have that liveliness that you want out of one of these great amps. So keep playing. I'm going to add in a little compression so that it feels better, and it's going to jump a little more. And then I'm going to accentuate the EQ curve on this amp for how we know the real one is. Kind of comes alive a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You start feeling like, oh, there it is. Now I want to play a little harder. I want to play a little more. So you can see what we've done here on the EQ. And I've got this one keying on around 892 hertz. So it's higher than sort of like your typical Marshall sort of thing. It's that mid-range content that an AC30 has that's unique. Probably notice when you play them, when you get them up to about 7, they start to misbehave. They start to kind of get a little off the rails, right? So what's happening there is that the phase inverter is losing its ground reference. You start to get crossover distortion in there. When you're inside here, you can play with a lot of the parameters behind the scenes and make it do that. And so that's where we got this. So if you push this really hard, it'll start to misbehave. So you feel it get a little friendlier and squishy?
It's a lot more sensitive to the touch too, yeah.
You can hear it compressing when you're hitting that initial transient, just like a real AC30 would do, but it's a cool sound. Let's show you the difference between, this is the Fawn AC30. Now this is an earlier version of the AC30. We'll just toggle between that and the top boost. So what the top boost has that the Fawn doesn't have is what's called a cathode follower. And what that's doing is switching the signal from voltage to current. And the end result of that is high definition, more detail. See how much more narrow that is? Right, so then here's the top boost version of that.
Wow.
Right. Big difference, right? Let me turn this back up a little bit.
String noise coming through too. Everything's
Right, it's that
present.
detail. You hear fret noise.
Yeah.
You know, because of the detail of that cathode follower. So they modeled this really, really well, and with a little bit of tweaking, we were able to uncover it, like where it's like, oh yeah, I buy that. Yeah, it works for me. And you know me, I'm a snob. I'm a complete snob, so it works.